There it is. Taking a look at the rise and fall of Tiger Woods has been well documented and closely followed by golf fans and the public at large. And after a very public scandal, Tiger's professional golf career seemed to mirror his personal life, spiraling completely out of control. I think we can agree with that. Fast forward to Monday when Tiger regained the #1 ranking on the PGA Tour. His game and personal life seem to remain linked as he has a new girlfriend, skier Lindsey Vonn, and his game looks strong. This has prompted a new ad from Nike. A still shot of Tiger sizing up a putt and the words, "Winning takes care of everything, Tiger Woods, world #1." Sparked a little bit of controversy with that statement in that ad, and we took some feedback, first of all, from our Facebook page. April Harper saying, "I don't want my kids thinking winning takes care of everything. What the heck were they thinking?" An interesting thought there, just overall, not really referring to what Nike may be suggesting. Sue Coffin says, if the adults don't want to buy the Nike gear for themselves or their kids, then don't. It's as simple as that. I buy products for what I think about the product and how well it works for me. It has nothing to do with the ad campaign unless it really offends me personally. Now we introduce you to our panel, Trisha Owens for the Magic Morning Show. Good morning. We have Leanne Cusack from CTV News at noon, and of course Carson from 93.9 Bob FM, Cub and Company. I want to open it up to you. First reaction to the ad.
Okay, I don't see the big deal, and I have been very outspoken on the Magic Morning Show about Tiger Woods, and he's a very bad guy when it comes to relationships.
Okay.
And I think women should stay away from him, or tread with caution. However, this ad to me, I don't see why people are taking such offense to it.
Okay.
If it's supposed to be implied that winning takes care of everything, therefore it's okay that I cheated, no. I mean, we saw him raked over the coals. I think it's time to move on.
All right, Leanne.
We're talking about it, so I guess the ad company's pretty pleased. Might I add, it was the original Nike ad, "Just Do It," that got Tiger Woods into trouble.
Good point.
Very strong. I think it was just a
touche.
matter of time before he regained his form. I think because of the public backlash to what happened with him and his wife, it was always going to take a while before he got back in the good graces, but he's just proving it right now that winning in his sport. Now keep in mind, he's a professional athlete. Okay, it's not like children that go to school or play in Timbit soccer where, well, we're not going to keep score anymore.
Right.
In life there are
money.
winners and there are losers, and in sports it's all about winning and losing at professional level. I know that you get to the amateur level, and I think a little bit more of the human kindness, it takes care of itself. But I think it's right. I think he's absolutely right. I think this isn't an indictment on what he did in his past personal life. This is based on his improvements as a golfer. For a long time, he wasn't the best golfer in the world because his mind wasn't right. It seems like, I'm not going to say the love of a good woman, because from what I've heard, Lindsey Vonn has just as big an ego as Tiger Woods does.
Right.
But
Oh, I love it when that happens.
oh yeah. How can they get in the same door at the same time at a restaurant?
That saves two people from a lifetime of misery if two people with big egos get together.
So the double entendre, you don't see? Do you see it there, or is it just this? Is this just about golf? No.
Now, hasn't he been using this slogan for several years now?
He has.
Before the whole firestorm when he cheated.
But does winning erase his past errors?
No, I definitely don't think it does, and I think that he's still paying for that. But yeah, I know. I just think we need to relax a little.
I think the winning and the personal life, they've become inextricable. I mean, part of the reason this was the front page story on the Globe 2 days ago is because of his personal life and really sort of transcending the difficulty, so to speak. So I think there is an intentional double entendre.
But does this change the way that people approach him? Because I think, and maybe not so much here in Canada, but we do tend to idolize our sports figures, so maybe so. But in the States, there's so much of an onus on winning and how winning is. That's the American way. That's what we do. That's what we do. And I think it was just a matter of time before he rounded his game back into where he should be. But I don't think that people are ever going to forget the personal aspect of it. I think the sports fans will probably forget first, but by and large, the general public probably won't forget about it.
Well, Americans, if nothing else, absolutely love a comeback. They do, and maybe there's some truth in that statement that winning takes care of everything. I want to move on to another person in the spotlight in a big way. Justin Bieber seems to be a little bit of a meltdown down.
My gosh, I don't know what's happening to the Biebs.
Well, there's a rumor that he's, you know, he assaulted his neighbor. His neighbor is alleging that. He says that he had a conversation with his neighbor and then had the neighbor removed by security. Neighbor complaining that while he was on his European tour, all his friends had big parties and stuff. But this is kind of a part of a string of events. A 2-hour wait in London for his concert. He seems to be shirtless
He's turning into a little bit of a punk. All right, I'm just going to put it out there. He's a punk.
What's happening to Justin Bieber?
I think Mama needs to have a little chat with Bieber, because sometimes it's only Mama that can get through.
That ship sailed a long time ago.
He's 19 now.
He's too busy with the voice to be on him, right?
Well, I mean, you know what it is that he's surrounded himself with so many yes men and sycophants, and they're all taking a little bit of the teat from the Biebs. I think what we're looking at right now is we're actually looking at someone publicly having a flame out kind of thing. I think that
like he's rebelling a bit. You think that's what?
But it's going to get worse before it gets better for him. And
wants this
unfortunately,
bad boy
that's what it's like in Hollywood, because there's no one around him anymore, and because he's 18 or 19 now, he's not going to listen to an adult figure, because he figures, hey, when you were 18 or 19, you knew everything, right?
I still
everything.
do.
I want you to put millions of dollars into what Cub just said too. Think about that, 18 or 19, and not even knowing how much money you have really.
Well, they say fame is bad for your health. They really do, because there's that expectation of perfection. People don't feel worthy of it, can't live up to it, and to have all of that adulation at such a young age. Remember Julia Roberts in Notting Hill when she said, hey, this fame thing, it isn't real? Maybe there's that tentative realization that it isn't real. Or that other quote.
Standing in front of a girl.
The elevator to love me. Oh my God, has to be more severe.
Out of control.
I had another quote, but he threw me off.
Yeah, it's all right.
You know, what is it? Celebrity is obscurity biding its time, unless, of course, you have that kind of flame. I know it's coming.
We're going to go make some T-shirts after this.
Yeah, exactly.
I
just hope that, last note on that, I just hope that we aren't saying Bieber and Lohan in the same sentence from here on in.
But that could be the way it's going.
My 87-year-old mother will be devastated if Justin Bieber
I thought she was a Lindsay Lohan fan.
Thank you so much to my panel, Trisha, also Leanne, and Cub Carson too.